Hi, welcome to another episode of Hot Takes. Now, we talked briefly before in an earlier video about what was a very narrowly won vote, but a vote won nonetheless, on a 10-minute motion to change Britain's voting system. It was brought in by the Lib Dems, and it was a call for proportional representation. And 60-odd Labour MPs also voted for it, which got it over the line for a full discussion. Now, the fact is that 10-minute motions very rarely make it to the statute books. It has been known, they have happened, but it's not very common. So I think this motion will be doomed to die in the committee stage. It'll get the discussion, of course. It'll get the people talking about it. Some talking very, passionately, I'd imagine. But the fact is that it is time to change our system. First past the post does not work in a modern Britain with 6 major parties. However, when there is a poll conducted amongst the people of Britain, they seem to concur. They want a change. And indeed, the majority now are saying that it is time for first past the post to go. 44% said they favoured proportional representation, and just 23% backed the current first past the post. All in all, calling for a change against first past the post was 53%. So it is the majority want it gone. And of course, this is clear that it would stop extremism like what we're seeing now with this Marxist government that's hell-bent on destroying this country as quickly as it possibly can. Now, I think everyone can agree that we need a more equitable system, given how many parties we've got now. It's not like the old days when there was 2.5 parties, where first past the post seemed to just do the trick. Now it is clearly an outdated, outmoded system, where just 20% of the voters deliver 63% of the seats. Can't be right. I favour the single transferable vote system. Others are available, but certainly something has to be done. Under PR, for example, there would be a lot more Reform seats and a lot fewer Labour. And so the madness that we're seeing could not happen. It'd be interesting to see your views on this. Do you favour the current system, first past the post? Do you want a change? If so, what kind of vote do you think would work best? It's weird. It's sad that it won't go through. It's sad it's likely to die in the committee stage, but that's how these things happen. Like I say, it's very rare to get a 10-minute motion through, but it's just nice that it's actually highlighted and brings to the front the options that we have as a nation going forward. I think it will change. I think the next government, of whatever flavour it will be, will, I think, undoubtedly look at bringing this in and actually pushing it forward into law. So we live in hope. The irony, of course, just as a finishing note, is that really a lot of Labour MPs really ought to start backing PR, because that way some of them may retain a seat. Come the next general election, there won't be many Labour MPs left at all. Food for thought. Bye.